Hey everyone, welcome back again. So this is the second video for today. So this one's on Bitfarms and their production update for November. We'll get into all the details here, but obviously in the previous video I talked about what caused the crash on all the miners today and why. So if you want to see that, you can take a look at that. It should be in the list of videos in my channel. So let's get into the news here for Bitfarms. So Bitfarms mined over 3,000 Bitcoins in 2021 through November. So increases hash rate 300 petahash to 2.1 exahash. And then here's all the details. So November 21 Bitfarms mining production update. So they're at 2.1 exahash achieved effective November 25th, 2021. So this is actually a couple days old. So this is probably, 6-7 days old now information as far as what their exahash is at. 339 new BTC mined during November 2021. 3,089 BTC mined in the first 11 months. Of 2021, 11 plus BTC mined daily on average, equivalent to about 649,000 per day based on BTC's price of 59,000 on November 30th. And then they deposited 2,973 BTC into custody through the year through November 30th. 2021 representing approximately 96% of Bitfarms' 2021 BTC production and total value of approximately 175 million based on BTC price of 59,000. So here's the November 2021 operational highlights. So 3,588 Bitmain S19J Pro miners were received. It doesn't say that they were installed, but they were received. So I'm guessing that they have been installed and basically are operational now based on the numbers that I have in my sheet. 400 microBT M30S miners were received. The remaining 702 Bitmain S19J Pro scheduled for delivery are expected to be received in the first half of December. So probably within this week or next week. And they have also contractually secured 1,200 Bitmain S19 XP miners for delivery in 2022. Those are the 140 terahash per second, the most powerful and efficient miners available in the market today, that is true, and that's great to see that they got those. And then acquired a 24 megawatt hydropower facility in Washington State and entered into a memorandum of understanding to co-develop up to an additional 75 megawatts in the area. They also boosted capacity from 82 megawatts to 106 megawatts, reflecting the acquisition of Washington State facility, which is also good to see that they're expanding. And then obviously October they mined 343, November 339, so slight decrease here of 4 Bitcoins. Could be a couple reasons. The increase in hash rate on the Bitcoin network. They also could have been asked to basically shut down their miners by the electricity providers. So that could be some of the reasons for that. And then Bitfarms reiterates its goal to grow its hash rate to 3 exahash in the first quarter of 2022 and 8 exahash by the end of 2022, which is a pretty good goal, which would pretty much bring them close to in line with what Riot is, but Riot is doing immersion cooling, which will obviously give them maybe 25% advantage on that a little bit based on, depending on how many miners they have installed for that. So let's take a look at the numbers here that I have for them. So we got them at 2.1 exahash right now, and this is based on these miners here that are installed. We have basically all of these miners here that are mining right now. Let me turn this off really quick. Turn that off, and we'll zoom this in for you guys so you can see it better. Okay, so we're looking at these miners here. And these miners here being basically installed and running. These I have them at about a quarter of a month, I'm guessing, when they fully get installed and everything else to bring them up. They could be, these are the latest ones. We'll have to see how the numbers play out. But right now, this is what I'm getting at, 2.1 exahash mark where they should be at right now. Along with these miners here, which are the 702 remaining. Those should be installed possibly in 2 weeks. So I'm giving them 0.10 or 1/10 of a month basically in operation, and usually I use this as a 3-month period for each month. So these are obviously installed, these over here, the 400 that were installed as well as mentioned, and then obviously these end miners here have been installed and operational. So with all that being said and done, this gives us 56 currently, the Bitcoin price is at 56,542, so we're using that right now, which gives us an estimated gross revenue of 55.9 million, roughly 60 million, for the quarter if things go the way that they are. with that, that would bring us down to here, which we could then look at. The current stock price is 720. They are obviously, shares outstanding is about 190 million. Market cap is what, 1.4 million. I think they are undervalued currently. Even if we use the 50% discount or the 75% discount, we can see that they are way undervalued from where they should be. I think it's because of share dilution problems and things like that that people are concerned about. That's possibly why. But here's what the numbers look at. So 50% at using price to earnings multiple of 20, we're looking at 869. With 75% net income at price to earnings multiple of 20, we're looking at 1304. If Bitcoin goes up to 100,000, we're looking at 1095 and 1642. And 150,000, we're looking at 1354 and 2030. And 200,000 at 1613 and 2419. So those are just estimates, obviously. We know that the first 3 quarters won't change. The only thing that is fluid right now and dynamic is the 4th quarter. So based on where Bitcoin ends up at the end of this quarter, basically, is where we may fall in line here somewhere between these numbers down here. So, and then if we also look at the Bitcoin hash rate, you can see that at the beginning of November, the hash rate was around 154 million. Towards the middle of the month, it ended up at 167, which was pretty high, which could be the result for Bitcoin's last mined. Obviously, like I said, it could be also because the power company asked them to shut down for a period of time for whatever reason. But in October, we also started the month out at 139 million and ended up the month at, roughly, where is it at? 158, 156 million roughly for the hash rate, which is obviously lower than for the month of November, which obviously equates to less Bitcoins possibly being mined. But the good thing is they are installing machines, are getting their hash rate up and running, increasing that, and they do have quite a bit of miners that are still going to be installed. We got the 48,000 here that are going to be installed in 2022. We got the 1,200 here that are the 140 terahash miners, which are good. So that's obviously going to help increase their hash rate overall. Obviously, we still need to see some more miners getting installed to reach that 8 exahash that they're planning on. But overall, good month. A little miss on the Bitcoins. I think if they got the miners in faster, were able to install more, they probably would have met that same number in October or been able to beat it. So not a lot of concern there. Obviously, there's a lot of challenges with the shipping supplies and everything else. Shipping channels, docks are backed up with boats still in it, waiting to get in. So overall, not a bad month. Actually, pretty good month, actually. They still installed miners. They got everything done that they needed to. They expanded. So nothing to complain here. Let me know what you guys think of the numbers, obviously, and then we'll continue from there. That's all I got for you guys. If you guys enjoyed it, as always, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Helps me out tremendously. And that's all I ask of you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then.